What's up guys, it's Rejinx again, and the holidays are here, so my gift to you is the latest in VR MMORPG news. This month, Orbus helps us come together in a new raid, a Township Tale celebrates the season with combat trials, we see the magic of the season in Reborn VR's latest video, both NYX and Archgate show off new playable demos, and I have a new crafty MMORPG project I want to tell you about. This is your VR MMO RPG news for December 2020. If you are an OrbusVR player, then it's time to log in and grab 9 of your closest friends because the Citadel Raid is here. The Citadel Raid marks the final chapter in the game's main story quest and will feature 4 new raid bosses. As I record this, the raid just released, and I wouldn't want to spoil anything for anyone, so I'm not going to give too much detail. It released on December 15th, so you can go and play it now, and the only hints I'll give you is that social distancing won't help you beat any of these bosses. Also coming with the raid's release, we got the year's Winter Festival. The devs say that it's a repeat of last year's event, so we're not getting anything new, but if you didn't get the Snowman armor and Snowman pet last year, now's your chance. And a little bit of community news, Salon, a longtime member of the Orbus community, just launched the Orbus Marketplace website. And a cool feature to me is that you can browse the content of all the stalls in High Step at the same time on the website. It is at OrbusMarketplace.com, and I'll leave links in the thing. With the holidays almost here, a Township Tale is getting into the Christmas spirit with new Christmas cosmetics and of course, the most sacred of those holiday traditions, combat trials. On December 8th, Alta, the developer of a Township Tale, released patch 69. Nice. In this update, they have completely changed how the mines generate. Where before, every server had completely procedurally generated caverns, now server owners can have some options in customizing their server's cave system. They also have added some sort of smelter upgrade system that will be tied to combat trials. To get to the combat trials, just dive down into the caves until you come to a large metal door. Then place a lit torch in each of the 2 holders next to the door and you're in. There are 3 levels of trials and they seem to spawn about every 20 floors or so. Good luck and merry hunting!
Poor Rudolph. Where most reindeers' noses are brownish and tiny, Rudolph's was red, very large and quite shiny.
Go on home, Red Nose. Your mama's calling ya.
On December 19th, the guys over at Xcubit Games were nice enough to let me check out a demo of their upcoming game, Nyx. Nyx is going to be a dark cyberpunk VR MMO RPG reminiscent of classic movies like Blade Runner. In the demo, we get to see examples of swordplay and gunplay, also climbing and a few basic quests. The demo is enough to give you a basic feel for the game that they want to build, but it's definitely still in early development. They said the next step on their journey is going to be to secure funding, either through outside investment or a Kickstarter. I made a video of my full experience that should be popping up about now, so click there if you want to check it out. Also on the same day, Samdosoft, the developer of the third-person fantasy VR MMORPG, Archgate, invited me to check out their first public playtest. Their game is currently much further along in development, as they are already accepting a small group of subscribers. The Archgate test included full melee and magic combat with the multiple types of weapons, as well as full gear inventory, market, and loot systems. The test was confined to a single play area, but that play area seemed very fleshed out, with many interesting ways to traverse the world. I made a video of this experience as well. In that video I made a couple of mistakes. I didn't realize they've already included combat magic, I just never found it. And I misunderstood how Dungeon Masters were going to interact with the community. The dev said that the Dungeon Masters will add random events to players as they play. It won't be a scheduled experience. You can check out the full video clicking here or in the link below. This time of year, magic is in the air and in the ground in Reborn VR. In the latest video from Siwo, the lead developer at Reborn VR, he shows us some of his testing with implementing spells. His magic system uses basic finger tracing to cast. The 2 spells he shows off are fireballs and an earth-breaking spell.
And poof! The power!
He seems to be having a pretty good time for sure. He also unveiled the full body player model he is using. Nebadon VR seems to be coming along nicely. Keep up the good work, Siwoo. And a little breaking news since I recorded the first part of this. Siwoo just released another video showing off his first tries at inventory and a cool item inspection system.
Thank you, Santa, for bringing happiness to the children of Mars.
I wish you and yours the very best of everything.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everybody!
Now that we're a couple months out from the Ilysia Kickstarter, the guys over at Team 21 Studio seem hard at work, growing their team and building their game. Droost, the team's business director, has been posting weekly updates on their progress. He also posted a few GIFs showing game mechanics that they're working on. Now, obviously this is in a development space, and this is not what the final game will look like. But I do like the way the 2D objects pop into 3D whenever you pull them out of your inventory. It'll be interesting to see how that works with big items such as weapons. Another mechanic they are working on is the ability to throw items and catch items. I can't wait to play Healing Potion football in town when the alpha starts. And speaking of the alpha, if you're one of the game's backers, make sure to check your email. You will have a message from their account management website, mageportal.com. In the email, I have a link to the site where you can create your login and confirm your backer rewards. I have another new VR MMO project for you guys this month. It's being made by a new small indie studio named Digital Messiah, and their game is called VR Kraft. They released their first look trailer on November 10th, and the name VR Kraft seems to fit because the highlights of the trailer is the smelting and blacksmithing, sort of like what you see in a Township Tale. But this definitely isn't just a crafting game. In the trailer, they show off melee fighting and magic, but it's hard to tell exactly what kind of magic system they're using. The game will also include 4-player dungeons and an open world with a story quest. The game is obviously still in the early stages of development, but it looks promising. A week later, they posted another video showing off their Wind Rider test. It looks to be a system similar to the way griffins work in World of Warcraft. They state on their Discord that they plan to open up for a stress test in the coming months. If you want to find out more about this project, you can do it on their website or on their Discord. I will leave links to both below. And one last thing before I close out the video. On December 28th and 29th, Siwoo from Nebadon VR actually made this really cool little dungeon experience for all of us for the holidays. I'm going to be putting out a video with that experience as well. But obviously I haven't had a bunch of time. I'm 3 weeks behind on this video already. Thank you everyone for your patience. You know how life can be around the holidays. But thank you to everybody who followed me all this year. I know it's been a tough year for a lot of people, but for this channel in particular, it's been really great. I've grown the channel from about 60 subscribers in January to 1,600 today. So thank you everybody who stuck with me through all this. I know I don't always post on the most regular with a busy life and family, but I really do appreciate being able to be part of this community because I think VR MMO RPGs will be the biggest genre in the world someday, and it's amazing to be able to see the beginning of it. So I really hope everybody had a happy holidays and is going to have a great new year. And between now and my next video, I hope I can see you in the metaverse. Have a good one, guys.